Hi, I'm Dave Wurzel, and you're watching PHTV4 Spotlight. Today's Spotlight is on the girls track and field program at Chicago Christian High School in Palos Heights. And we're very fortunate. On my right, we have a couple of the athletes on the team. We're going to get to meet them in just a second. We've got Mia and Lourdes, and on my left, we've got head track coach Jay Christensen. So thank you all for being here. I know you missed a little bit of practice time right now, right? But Coach, we're very much at the front end of the season. I know you've had some indoor meets. Outdoor season is just around the corner. And before we get there, kind of preview the outdoor and talk about the indoor, how about you? This is your first year, I think, as the head girls track coach, but you've been here for a while, and you've coached track, and we're a head coach for boys track, right?
I've moved back and forth among the girls and boys track program. So I was head girls coach for 1 year, like 2018, and then moved to boys head coach, and then now back to girls head coach. So I've moved around a bit, but yeah, I've been coaching track here for probably about 11 years.
Okay. So multi-talented, skilled in a variety of ways. And what do you teach here?
I teach math and computer programming.
Okay. All right. And then, ladies, I want to ask you first, what events do you compete in?
I mostly do the 800 or like 1600, so like mid-distance.
I do a lot of sprints, like 100, 200, maybe the relays.
Okay. All right. And now I want to get to the season, like how the indoor is going for you, what the outdoor looks like going forward. So, Coach, can you talk about in general where the team is at now and how it looks, what you've seen so far, and then headed into outdoor?
Well, we had several optional indoor meets where a number of girls competed pretty well. Now we're in about the third official week of the season, and I like the energy of the team right now. I think the team's moving in the right direction, especially now that we've got the whole team training together. But I like where they're going, and I think they're a unified group in what they want to do.
That part of it is so critical, I think, to team success for sure. The unity, the support for each other, and obviously having energy now, because track is a long season, right? You start your workouts probably in January. You don't have an indoor. You're in the hallway, and hopefully you're going to be downstate, and that means mid to late May, right? All right. How about, ladies, for where you're at, based on your performances so far? How do you feel about where you're at? How do you feel about going forward in the season? Mia?
I'd say I'm mostly excited for the 4x8 because we had like an opportunity to do it this year already, and it went really good. And the indoor meets have been going pretty good, I'd say. And honestly, like, just excited for this year. I feel like there's a lot of like good potential and like moving in a good direction.
Good. I like the potential and the excitement about it, right? They have that energy going forward. That's such a big part of it. Lourdes, how about for you?
I feel like I'm doing pretty good in my season starting so far. I have had like a couple two PRs this year, the last meet we went to. But this team is really, just looking at it how it is now, it's really big and a lot of potential of how like we could grow as a whole team and move forward to state.
I would say the season's a lot more exciting when the potential is there for what you can see might happen. In PRs, what does PR mean, Lourdes?
Personal record.
There you go. So you've already hit a couple personal records this year. Congratulations. How about this? It's a long season. All the meets are important, but are there certain meets or invites you look to because there's just something cool about that competition, who's there, or the environment itself? Coach, are there special meets or big meets you look forward to?
Yeah, some of the main meets that we often look forward to are, well, one of them's next week. There's an unofficial indoor state meet. That's a nice one that a couple of our athletes should go to, as well as I would say the Michigan meet, and then our own home invite at the end of April is a nice tune-up before going into championship season.
All right, so some nice, good competition coming up, and sounds like some fun ones out there too. Mia, how about you? Do you look forward to certain matches, or you're going to run against certain people?
I definitely look forward to the Michigan meet. I'd say like that one is really fun, and it's just like a good like meet just to come together with your team, and also the home one when we have our home invite. That one's really fun with just like our whole team being there, and like because we're in like being the ones that are hosting it, it's just like full of energy, and just a lot of people come out to watch it, and it's like a lot more motivating to run fast. So
I see that extra energy, right? Especially on your track, your invite. Yeah, Lourdes, how about for you?
I'll say the Michigan meet too. It's like really a great bonding experience, so we can know each other. Even if like we're still here on the team, we still don't know a lot of people that well. And then also our home invites, because even if we're away, like we're really far away for our meets, we get to have some of the like alumni there just to support us, family that couldn't go to our away meets as well.
Good. Well, it sounds like a great experience, and I'm guessing the Michigan, that sounds like a bigger trip, overnight trip.
That one is an overnight trip, which does make for some interesting logistical challenges. But it's a good meet. There's always great competition with a lot of the Western Michigan meet teams, as well as some Chicago teams heading up there to compete against us.
Yeah. And as the lady said, a chance for the team to bond because of that time together like that. All right, we'll turn away from track for just a second. And how about favorite subject in school?
I'd say math.
All right.
Yeah, math.
Math. And then how about, do you do any other club sports or activities at Chicago Christian?
Cross country, so a lot of running for me.
I really don't do any other sport.
Okay. Any other clubs or activities?
No.
Okay, you're an athlete.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and then how about, and maybe this doesn't apply unless you have some thoughts, post-high school, for you it's just a few months away,
Yeah.
right? Enjoy high school, finish it out,
I'm
but
trying.
but do you have some plans, do you have some ideas on what's after high school?
I really want to be a sports photographer because like I do yearbook this year, so it was like a great potential to like take pictures of our school around like for sports and inside classrooms.
Okay, so you actually are in another sport, club, or activity.
Oh, really?
Yearbook would fall into that category. All right. Well, good luck. Sports photography, that sounds like a lot of fun, you know. And Mia, do you think post-high school, or is it too far?
I'm not really sure yet what I want to do. It's kind of all up in the air, but yeah.
All right. No, take your time. You got a few years to get there and enjoy it. Then final two questions for all of you. Do you have a favorite track memory or moment, maybe last season or this season? You've had a few indoor meets, like it was just a great performance or a special team moment, something about it that made it special for you.
There's a lot. I would say a couple years ago when the boys recaptured the conference title and then went on to win our first sectional title in school history would be a high note, as well as last year with both our boys and girls 1,600 meter school records being broken. Those were fantastic races to watch.
I say those are special magic. I mean, winning conference and sectional, that's a huge achievement, but also setting those records. They'll stick with you for a while, I'm sure. Ladies, how about you? Do you have special moments or memories from track either this year or last year?
I'd say last year it was really exciting when our 4x8 made it to state, and like that's like the first race of the day, and the Illinois state meet is like this big like blue track, and it was just cool to like, and just like surreal just to all like walk out together. I mean, like, because the relay is such like a team race, it was just so cool to like walk out with like your closest friends and kind of just like take it all in.
Yeah, and that stadium is pretty impressive, and when you guys come running out in the track and there's all the noise, that is pretty wild. Lourdes, how about for you?
I say for this year, I'm really having a lot of fun doing long jump. It's just with the two people I'm with, it's just really great memories. We always joke around, even if we're probably not doing the exercises, right? It's still really fun.
Well, that is a big part of it, though, the relationships also, right? The competition, but the friendships and being there for each other. Final question for all of you. What do you like best about being either an athlete or coaching track and field at Chicago Christian?
I get to see athletes become more than they thought they could.
The most fulfilling part of the job, right? Seeing them, maybe it's a barrier or a doubt, and then watch them move through it. Is that? Yeah.
Yeah.
How about for you, Mia? What do you like best about being part of Chicago Christian Track and Field?
I'd say just like kind of what Mr. C said, like you get to a point where you don't think you could go, and it's kind of exciting to like just see your growth over time, but also like just with the team and like the people that you meet and become close with is like a big part of it too.
Yeah, I could say it's interesting how you mention it for yourself, but for the team also, right? Lourdes, what about you?
Just seeing so many PRs, and we're probably going to get a lot more this year too. It's just seeing the growth in yourself. It's just really powerful to you, and you feel like you could strive for more.
Nice that you can tag on PRs in there. That's part of it. Thank you all very much. I forgot to mention, there's a fifth, well, not really a fifth. Who's behind us, Lourdes?
It's Nitro the night.
All right, Chicago Christian High School Knights. All right, and this would be Nitro. All right, thank you. Hey, good luck this year. I hope to see you on that blue track at the end of the year. All right, and have a lot of fun and success during the season. Coach, good luck. I'm Dave Wurzel, and you've been watching PHTV4 Spotlight. Today's Spotlight has been on the girls' track and field program at Chicago Christian High School in Palos Heights. Thank you for watching.